Hey guys, welcome back to Josh Plays Old Games, where it is time to continue our adventure in episode 3 of Chrono Trigger. And we were in the middle of the Cathedral last time, so we will just continue on from where we left off. And there's lots of cool stuff we can get here. There's another shelter, so we'll be able to use that later. Now we can slip by this guy if we want to. We got to go through here. There are these bats here. You can also slip by them. They're actually very annoying to fight, so I try not to fight them too often. But I'll slip by them. This one you can't avoid, unfortunately. So we've got 3 of these hench guys. So once again, we'll wait for Luca and do a fire whirl on the 3 of those. And then we'll take Frog and use him to attack the bat over there. So hopefully this fight will end before we take any damage whatsoever. And there we go. So great fight. And here we have 2 treasure chests, so we'll go ahead and open those. We got a tonic and a heal. And there's a little note here, so we'll read that. This just says no entry. So we'll continue on to the left. We'll go in here and hit this switch. And as you can see to the left there, those spikes disappeared. So we'll go down here and we'll hop over here and go up into this room. Then we got to fight with 5 enemies all at one time. So once again, since those hench guys are weak to magic and very strong to physical, we'll wait for both Chrono and Luca to become ready, and we'll use Fire Whirl on hopefully the 3 of them, but it looks like we'll only get 2. So we'll hold off on that, and we'll go to Frog here, and we will do... Let's do a basic attack on one of these guys. Taking a lot of damage here because we're waiting around too much, so there we go. Now we can do all 3 of them. And then we'll just take these other guys out, the Diablos, with the physical attacks. And we get a critical, so we take him down quite quickly. So that's good. Right, getting plenty of experience and money. Got 1 iron sword. That should be for Frog. Gives him another +2 attack. So we'll play the piano like before. This will open up our next area. So now we got to go and find what changed. So we'll go back the way we came. And now we have a door here that we can go through. And if you're quick, you can avoid some of these guys. And yes, I like to abuse the fire whirl as much as possible. But we definitely got to save some of our tech for later here. So let's see. Let's use it again on these 2 just so we can take them out quickly. Alright, so that takes care of those 2. Chrono levels again, and here we have another save point. So let's go ahead just to be safe and use another shelter. We'll be able to get more later. We can actually farm a few before we continue on after this. So let's go ahead and save just to be safe too. Go on through the door here. Prepare yourself, Queen Leene. Now you won't be able to get to the boxes just yet. You! How did you get in here? Frog! Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Be careful. Alright, and now we have our first boss battle coming up. Yahaha! It's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. Stupid frog, it's time you jumped off this mortal coil. True form, change. And here we have the ugly Yakra. Our first boss battle for this game. So we're going to try to attack him as hard as we can. See if we can take him down quickly, because he can do a lot of damage really fast. So let's use X Strike. That one does plenty of damage to him. Flame Toss. Just trying to get as much damage output out of the three characters as I can. He also counters just about everything that you do. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Let's try Fire Whirl one time. And Slurp Cut. Let's see how that works out. So that didn't work as good as X Strike. Definitely worked with X Strike better. I better start healing some of my characters up a little bit here. Especially Luca. She really needs it. Now you can see him charging up to do something, so let's heal Luca again just to be safe. Needle Spin, Yakra's Needle Attack. That was a good choice because we took a lot of damage there. So let's do X Strike again. Go ahead and give her another tonic just to be safe. Alright, he's out of counter mode now, so we can really lay down some damage. X Strike again. Alright, now he's countering again, so we'll try to keep our hit points up by using Slurp. Alright. Who have we got with... yeah, Frog's low, so we'll use Slurp on him. Alright, so now does a Quake attack, a little bit of damage to everybody, so nothing major just yet. Okay, I need to go to Frog here and heal Chrono. Let's use a standard attack for now. Alright, and we took down Yakra. So not too much of a difficult battle, you just gotta watch your hit points and make sure you heal when you're low. Nothing too greatly difficult there. And Luca gains a level. You came to rescue me. Thank you, Frog. The king awaits. Let us return to the castle. I thank thee, Chrono and Luca. Yes, thank you so much. Please join us. Alright, let's grab these. One mid-ether. And there is the Chancellor. The real Chancellor. Whew, thank you. That monster stuffed me in there. Oh, your highness, as you can see, I am undamaged. Let's return to the castle. You had me worried, Leene. That no good Yakra, impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. I failed to protect Queen Leene. I hath disgraced thee. Frog! Alright. Your timing was perfect. Who knows what would have happened if you had not saved me. By the way, where's the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Chrono, where did the Princess Nadia disappear? She may still be there. Alright, so let's go back over there and we'll talk to Frog here real quick. 'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the Queen. I shall depart for good. Chrono, you have potential to be a good swordsman. Excuse me. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. Alright, so we'll go back over here where we last saw Princess Nadia / Marle. Actually, that's the wrong place. It's over here, so I apologize about that. Go back up the stairs again. And now we have Marle back. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia. Chrono. It was awful. I can't recall it all. I was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die? Welcome back, Princess Nadia. You risked your life to help me too? Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Chrono. I didn't mean to deceive you. I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia, the 33rd. I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you had known my identity... Chrono, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? I'm gonna say, wrong. Oh, Chrono, that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? So let's go home, Chrono. Alright, so we have gone back in time, rescued the princess, and are on our way back home. But I'm going to go over here and make a pit stop first. And we're going to restore all of our hit points and magic points, go take a rest. And then we'll be on our way. So we'll exit the castle and go back through the Guardia Forest. Actually, let's check Marle's equipment. Karate gi there. The ribbon, I don't remember what it does, so we'll have a look. One thing I don't like is that you actually have to unequip an item to know what it does. So right now we'll do Defender, but Ribbon is Strike +2, so we'll leave that on her because it gives her a little bit of extra damage and better hit percent. So, the rollies again. No problem there. And always make sure you drop by here and grab this shelter. Now let's see if we can find a way out of here without encountering any enemies. And it looks like we can't, so. Chrono is actually going to be one of your best attackers throughout the game. He'll be the one that you use to do your most damage a lot of times. We just learned a couple of techs that I didn't even look at. It looked like it was Aura and Aura Whirl, but we'll have a look at that. So we got Aura Whirl, which takes Chrono and Marle to do, and it heals all allies. And she learned the single tech Aura. which is a healing ability. So how many shelters have we got? We have 2. So what I want to do is I want to go grab one more just to have it in stock, just to be ready for anything. So we can do that and go right back out this same way. And I keep running to the wrong area. If I had gone the right way, I wouldn't have had to fight these guys. But no big deal, since one cyclone will take them out, no problem. But actually, if you take the right path, you can farm as many of those shelters as you want and have plenty in stock without ever having to buy them. I usually get 2 or 3, so I'll just go and grab one more. So you go up here, grab a shelter, and right back out. And you shouldn't have to fight those guys. Well, I guess you do have to fight them every time. Oh well. Seems like I had a path at one point where I wouldn't have to fight every time I went to get one, but that's no big deal. Besides, nothing wrong with a little XP. So we'll leave the forest now, and let's go back over to the market here. Let's get the dart gun. Let's go ahead and get 3 of these. Let's equip everybody up. L and R will switch between your characters when you're in this menu to make things a little bit faster, so that's a good thing. Okay. Now we can sell some of our old stuff. Let's get rid of this. And this. And this. We'll sell both of these, this karate gi, and all 3 of our hide caps. We don't need the air gun anymore either. Some people like to keep one of every item. I don't worry about it too much. I find the gold to be a little more useful. So if you want to, you could come here and have an inn stay before you move along. It's only 10 gold, so why not? Just to have full tech points and hit points on your way out. And as you can see in the end, there's another one of those black boxes. You can open those later, but it'll be much later. Let's check this cabinet just to be safe. Nothing there, so moving along. We'll head back up here, back up to the mountain, Truce Canyon. And we'll skip these guys. There will be a fight or two that we cannot avoid, like this one. Just use standard attacks for this. They do puny damage, so they're not a big deal at all. Okay. Get rid of this imp real quick. Luca learns Hypno Wave. Now I forget what that one does, so puts enemies to sleep. Alright, let's move and go back to our own time. How do we get home? Your Highness, or Princess, please call me Marle. Well then, Marle, observe. Wow! Luca, you're amazing! Ain't it the truth? Oh, I mean... Enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestor for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's kind of a portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I used the principle behind my telepod device to create a gate key. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time. Alright, coming, Chrono? And whoosh. And here we are back at Leene Square. Phew, we're back. Chrono, Luca, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marle. Are you joking? That was the most fun I've had in months, and I made some new friends, too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do. See you soon, Luca. Will you escort me home, Chrono? Alright, so you can mess around in the square and make some more silver points if you want to, but I will do that later once I'm a bit stronger. Alright, so we'll go back to through the Garia forest of our native time zone. Can't get a shelter in this one. You can, however, avoid most of the enemies here. No problem. So let's go ahead and save here, and that's where we're going to end the video for today, guys. And I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time, where we will go to Guardia Castle and take Nadia home. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.